Farron Ray kicked 1 goal last week in their victory over Brisbane. Gets the ball rolling here inside 20 seconds, and the Bulldogs off and running again as Scott West hammers the ball inside their 50. Pack developing, but the skippers grab the mark with one hand. Brad Johnson.
Wonderful mark by Brad Johnson.
Coaching group.
He's kicked at least 1 goal in all 11 matches so far. Brad Johnson, 31 for the season. Make that 32. The Dogs are barking early here. 2 goals in 90 seconds.
For Scotty West, another clearance, but this shouldn't happen. Brad Johnson, in a contested situation, taking a mark like that with one arm. Certainly a great mark from his point of view, but the Fremantle Dockers coaching staff would be devastated. An option at half forward.
Just trying to kick it to the advantage of Hargrave. Peak closing. Now Akamanis joins in. At the second asking. Onto the left foot. Murphy comes out, but he's beaten there by Brad Johnson.
The courage of both Bulldogs players there to go hard at the ball. Murphy was coming across Brad Johnson, but dive went low and very safe hands to take that.
Number 12, the most for the Bulldogs. He's kicked a goal already in the match. His team down by 15 points, but the captain has got the job done.
Tackle.
The Western Bulldogs will relieve the pressure. Darcy's got some problems though. Needs to get it off quickly, and did so to Gilbert. Streaming through the middle of the ground, looking for Jordan McMahon.
Johnson.
Brad Johnson on the lead. Couldn't get there in time. Scott Thornton, and the captain has got it.
That was good work, good transition, which we see from the Bulldogs quite often, but you just think things are turning around for the Dogs.
Well, the Fremantle captain, Matthew Pavlich, has kicked the last 2 goals. Can the Western Bulldogs captain, Brad Johnson, answer? Yes, he can. Coming at it late.
He's attacking the ball.
Fierce attack at it, but good defensive work from Gilby with support there from Gian Siracusa to Harris. Now they're looking for Lynch.
Go with Farron Ray here.
Plays on quickly, the Tiwi Islander in front of his adoring home fans. Pass for Higgins. He found some space, has support for the captain, Brad Johnson, and the Bulldogs have kicked 3 in a row.
Well, there's a saying, there's a motto, speed kills, and that's what's happening at the moment. It's the speed of the Bulldogs. This little Blake Lynch has been outstanding since coming off the bench. Harbour's been important. Higgins has been important. Their young players have really lifted. Farron Ray's had a terrific quarter. And you've got a champion forward like Brad Johnson. Opponent drop and let out the back, which is the worst thing you can do as a defender. But I like Higgins. He's a very smart player. Well, they're right back on top here, the boys.
Centre stoppage with 8 forwards, evenly matched up, one-on-one contest across the ground.
Behind play, Tarrant is still going on with the job. He's renewed his acquaintance here with Eagleton. Scuffling on the ground. Now Brad Johnson makes a lead.
Now that was kicked. Now I think he forced himself into kicking to that side because he tried to take him on, but he kicked it to what is commonly known as the fat side, or the side where there's plenty of space. And he waited the kick that Brad Johnson really didn't have to change stride. Now, whether that was by design or whether that was by a bit of luck, we'll give him the design, if you like, because the kick was wonderful. They need to finish now, because Fremantle won't go away. They're in this game right to their ears.
He's kicked goals in each of the 3 quarters so far. Brad Johnson comes in, looks strong, and the Western Bulldogs enjoy a 14-point lead once more.
Speaking of not going away, that young fella there in the number 6 for the Western Bulldogs, he won't go away. And it's amazing when there's movement, as we see Tarrant and Eagleton just saying, remember that little jumper punch at the start of the day? Well, it didn't feel too good. But Johnson, he reacted to the movement through the corridor, and the kick was put out in front of him, so it was easy to run onto.
Yeah, that kick, Lynchy, look at that.
That's a very smart kick. Great lead.
And they're going to finish it in style. They came from as many as 20 points down in the second term, and the Western Bulldogs have prevailed here by 26 points and have moved into the top 8.
What a wonderful last quarter by the Bulldogs.
Great win.
7 goals. They're through in the last quarter. They were brilliant. That man right there was excellent, Luke Darcy. Farron Ray was important in the second half. There's the best player on the ground, and he's in a Bulldogs jumper. I think we can go down to the boundary because Lee Culvert's got the man of the match.
I have got the man of the match. You're a superstar tonight, mate. Great win by the boys.
Yeah, it was a great win. It was a hard-fought game, right down to the last quarter. Then we're able to use our fitness to go over the line, and yeah, fantastic win for the club tonight.
And yourself, contested marks. You're doing everything, kicking goals. You're just in great form, mate.
It's the boys up the field that call me, as you know, as being a forward at some times. You really rely on the guys up the field, and they're doing a fantastic job at the moment. So create some good options up forward for the boys.
And that 5 minutes in the last quarter, Westy just did a couple of amazing things. You know, your leaders really stood up, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Westy's second half was phenomenal. He really did stand up for the club, and his centre clearance has got us going. Him and Luke Darcy in the middle with Peter Street really got us going in that last half, which was what we needed.
And you're going to enjoy the break. You're going to have a couple of days off and maybe a quiet beer.
I'll have a couple of days off, definitely. Yeah, we might even have a quiet beer too, Colin.
Good man, enjoy.
Thanks, mate.